Hello and welcome to the sewing studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make this quilt, which is from a book by Pam and Nicky Lintott, and it's a jelly roll book. It's a really lovely book, and Pam and Nicky do lots of books on jelly rolls and layer cakes, but this is one of my favourite ones. It's got some really versatile patterns in it. So today I'm going to show you how to make this quilt, which is called Return to Sender, and you make this with a jelly roll. Now I have chosen, I'll just slide this over and I'll show you the jelly roll that I have chosen. So I've chosen this one, which is a barley pop, because it's really bright colours, and I've sashed it with a Moda Grunge in navy. But you could do this using any jelly roll and any contrasting sashing. So you could do it with white or cream or whatever you wanted, but I really felt that the navy against these bright colours made it pop. So how do you do it? So you need to take 2 jelly roll strips that are contrasting. So you can see here I've paired up a green and an orange, because what you're going to create is you're going to create a letterbox. So obviously this was a blue and a red as a pair, and then what you do is you put them together, and I cut them as a pair. So you line them up and you subcut across your 2.5-inch strip, and you cut 2 2.5-inch squares. So that's this piece. You then cut so this is 2.5. So then you cut 2 2.5-inch squares, 2 by 2.5, 12.5. And then you do 1, which is 2.5 by 8.5. So I'll just say that again. 2 2.5s, 2 12.5s, 1 8.5. And when you do that twice, you've obviously got your different. So we've now used the red one for this one and the blue on the outside, and we've used the blue for this one and the red on the outside. So you do that with your whole jelly roll. It depends how big you want to make it, whether you want to use the whole jelly roll or part of. But if you have the book, Pam and Nicky tell you how many they've used for their quilt. So when you've made a selection of these letterboxes, some you cut in half. So you can see, let's just move it all over. You might be able to see a bit better if I move these out of the way. So you can see on here, you start with one that's been cut in half, like this one here. And then you have a whole one, a whole one, a whole one, and then half. And then your next row, you start with a whole, and you have 4 holes. So the next one you have a half, 3 holes and another half. So each row actually takes 4 of these, but in some there's 3 complete ones and then 1 cut in half. So it's up to you how you mix your colour. And as I say, I sashed mine with the navy grunge because I really like that against it. So that's a nice, quick, easy quilt that you can do, and you get this top done in a day. So I'll leave that one with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time here in the sewing studio.